Hey you guys, get ready with me to go support two of my friends in our high school play. I have all my makeup. Let's get started. Brushes are in this cup. Typically I would use a skincare headband, but I kind of forgot, so I'm just gonna use this hair tie. I mean, it'll do the same job. So we're just gonna put my hair back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I gotta pull out and categorize my products. Cause, you know, we're going out on a Friday night. Why not get dolled up? I don't go out hardly on school nights, so might as well go out on a Friday. Why not? I don't typically go out, but I want to support my friends, so it's actually so crazy to me because this is one of my friends' first theater performances, and this is one of my friends. I don't think this is her last, but it's close to last for her because she's a senior. I'm not going to put their names on the internet, obviously, because I know they probably don't want me to, so I'm going to respect that. But, yeah. So we're going to start with Tower 28 Concealer. Oh my god, y'all. Like, actually, life has been, I feel like, so chaotic, and it's not even, like, one of those things where I would say, like, chaotic in the best way. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, it's been chaos, but it's been, like, the best kind of chaos. Yeah, no, it's just been pure chaos. I mean, like, literally, just chaos. But you know what? We love chaos. Who doesn't need some chaos in their life? I do. My life is just chaos. That's how I view it. But I think life is meant to be somewhat chaotic. So, guys, if you want to see, like, a more in-depth makeup routine, I will show you. I will do one for you. So just, like, let me know by liking, okay? Since my comments don't ever work and I don't know how to fix that issue, that's how you're gonna let me know, okay? Okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. So I'm just blending it in, and I need a mirror. Where did my mirror go? You know what? That's fine. I'll just use this one. Ah, God, balance. Hello? Okay. So yeah, I'm actually so excited for all of them who are performing, because I know a lot of them. I'm happy for them. Like, it's such a big day, especially for my friend who's never done this before, and I just want to go there and support her. But I also thought I would talk to you guys while I'm doing this about some of my current obsessions. Like, things I've actually been fixated on lately. In the best way, because there's fixations I have that are not good, but, you know, like with being anxiety, not anything else, you know, I'm not that kind of person, but with anxiety, I don't have, you know, I get hyper fixated on things that don't even matter. Where's my, hello? Is it in here still? Where did my Say blush go? Hold on. Hey guys, I'm back. I found it. I had forgotten my Say blush. Okay. Should have grabbed my skincare headband while I was in there. Oh well, it's okay. We're just gonna put a glob of this on my forehead, a dot on my cheek, and a dot on my other cheek. Guys, I'm back. So my mom was actually kind enough and brought me a skincare headband. How perf. So now, this is part where people make fun of me. I just put this on, the Say Cream. I use a foundation brush to blend her out. Because, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. Beauty Blender and Cream Blush and we don't mix. We don't get along very well. So I go in with a foundation brush. Because it's one of the only ways I make sure it's actually blended. And then I go over it with a Beauty Blender. Just to really make sure it's in my skin. I get patted. If it's a smaller area like my chin, I'll just use this. It doesn't really matter to me as much if it's blended. But cheeks need to be blended. Yeah. Okay. Probably don't want to sit here and watch me endlessly blend, so I will come back to you when we're on to the next. Hey, y'all. So my forehead is actually an interesting thing I do. I, like, go in. I have, like, concealer. As you saw earlier, I didn't blend the concealer out. So I just did concealer. And then I do blush. And I know I said I was going to talk to you guys about things I'm obsessed with, so we're going to start with my obsessions. So one of my current obsessions that has been, I would say, more within this past year, like end of 2024 and then the majority of this year, has been music. Like, I used to like listening to it and things, but like really finding my taste in other artists outside of Taylor Swift has been like really amazing and eye-opening for me. So I absolutely love doing that. I love music so much more. I mean, I always had, but I just have a new appreciation for it. So this is what we're gonna go with next. And then, so yeah, it's like, you know, new for me. I love like listening to new artists and songs, and now I've truly found other artists that I'm obsessed with other than Taylor. I mean, Taylor will always be queen in my eyes, but there are now other artists I have too that I'm like, oh, I hate Rare Beauty so much. No, I don't hate them as a company. Their blushes just don't blend. Okay, maybe I need the blender. Crap. Anyway, so going back to my other obsessions, yeah, definitely music within this past year has become more of something I like hyper over, and I'm always like, I need it. Like, typically, if I'm getting ready and I wasn't filming, I would be jamming. I'd either be jamming or there'd be a YouTube video playing in the background, which YouTube is another obsession. Like, watching videos, and recently, as you've seen, I've gone more into posting. So, those have also become some obsessions of mine, are, like, watching and posting more. And, yeah, so I love doing that. It's so much fun for me, because I've been trying to find a hobby for myself for a long time, and I didn't know. I mean, I took up theater for a little bit, but that was only a half-year class. So, and I loved it. I would do it again, but I only took it up for half a year because it was only a half-year course. So I did theater. We loved her. We'd do her again, but she was just a half-year class. So, yeah. And then, yeah. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, skincare has become a recent obsession. I've always been a makeup girly, and I think that's just because I used to do dance when I was younger. Not competitive, but I used to do dance, like ballet. And now I'm, like, obsessed with makeup because I had to wear it all the time for recitals and things. And so I think doing dances kind of helped with my obsession of makeup. But I, now as a teen, love it. I don't do it on school days because that's just too hectic in the mornings. Your girl likes to sleep. She does not like to get out of bed when she has to. I hate getting up early, obviously. But anyway, so yeah, we're doing our makeup. But my other biggest obsession right now, this is kind of controversial. I know it's going to be controversial, so don't come for me. But the new live-action Snow White is phenomenal in my opinion. Like, okay, I'm not going on the politics side of it. Like, I don't give a crap about politics, really. I'm sorry, I'm 15. I don't really care. Maybe when I'm an adult, I'll care more, but at 15, I don't really give a crap. So, it's just not something, like, right now, at this stage in my life, I'm like, yeah, I care a lot about. I don't. I have other priorities. But I envy those who do. It's just not me. But, I mean, maybe one day I will, but just not this moment. Bye. Life. Hold on. I gotta pick that up. Okay, going back to what I was saying, yes, that movie has become like my comfort movie. I've seen it twice in theaters. I really want to see it a third time, so yeah, I really want to see it again. I've added like half of the soundtrack to my Spotify, and like if I had it my way, I would listen to them constantly, but I don't have premium. If I did, I would listen to them every day, all day. Like, those songs are phenomenal. So, like, for me, it's like I don't really want to hear it. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And if what I want to do is listen to the Snow White live-action soundtrack, I'm going to do it because the original Snow White is as dull as a pencil. Sorry, Disney, don't come for me. I love you. But, yeah, she kind of is personality-less. So, yeah. Again, you didn't hear it from me, but Shiz, I'm looking at the clock because we gotta go soon. It starts at 7. Okay, so I think I'm not done. I still have eyes and lips. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do next. I think let's go lips. So I always go in with this EOS Extra Dry Lip Treatment. I need a drink. Sparkling ice is my other obsession that we're going to talk about. I've been making it a series on my channel, trying a whole bunch of the flavors of these. So like live action Snow White, and those are like my biggest obsessions right now. And I mean, of course, Taylor Swift, but she's always an obsession. So if we're talking about things that aren't Taylor related, then yes. I am currently obsessed with sparkling ice and perfume. There's a ton more. If you want me to make a video talking about all of the things I'm obsessed with, let me know. Because I will happily sit here for an hour and talk about all my obsessions in life. So, yeah. So I like to go in with this as a base primer. And then I put the chapstick over it to get like a nice glossy base. So now this is where I have to decide. I do one of 2 lip combos on a daily. I'll either do, one of my friends got this for me for my birthday. It's the Emily in Paris Bath & Body Works lipstick. So I'll either go with that and then put a gloss. This is an Estee Lauder lip gloss over it. Or I will typically go with this Estee Lauder lipstick with the e.l.f. lip oil on top. And then the Rosy Lip Vaseline over it for extra color. Or if I'm feeling lazy, I could go for my Dior lip oil. I love this stuff so much, but I'm not feeling lazy. I want to go for a more bold combo. It's just, do I want to go nude or do I want to go bold? It's Friday. I'm going out. I think I'm going to go bold. But if I make that full version of my makeup routine, I will see what I'm feeling that day. It's usually one of 3 combos. Oh, do I have the lip liner? Oh, yes, I do. There is a lip liner. I'm not super familiar with lip liner. So we could test it tonight. I've done it once. So let's try it. This is the Estee Lauder lip liner. Oh my god, what shade is it? I think it's shade Double Wave, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think, but I'm not positive, so don't quote me, but it's this color. It's so pretty. So we're gonna kind of just go and, oh, that's cute. We love that. It's okay. You know, we love an overline moment. It's gonna kind of draw on some lips. I do have lips, like, naturally, but I just like drawing them on. So we're just gonna kind of go and define my lip a little bit. Because that's something I need to work on, is like defining my lip. So I'm just gonna do a little bit because I've learned with this stuff less is more. And it's a little bit overlined, but like I don't really care. Because we're gonna go in with lipstick now, which this is in shade Rebellious Rose. It's so pretty. Red doesn't look good on me, but this isn't exactly red, so it looks decent on me. I had some Rebellious Rose on. Oh my god. I have too many obsessions to talk to you guys about that I can't fit in this video, so yeah. Okay, you know, it's not perfect. But you know what? None of us are. I just get scared to do this inner part here. Because this is like where I always mess up. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Whatever. Nothing a little concealer can't fix. That's my motto with makeup. Nothing a little concealer can't fix. Go back in with my Tower 28. I swear I don't typically do this much. Lipstick is just not where I excel. I used to be able to, like, back in middle school, do gloss. Like, I knew my lips like the back of my hand. Like, I didn't even need a mirror. Now I need a mirror. Like, I can't do it on my own without any kind of base. So, yeah. And because I did all of that like glossier stuff underneath of the lipstick, it makes the stick still look kind of glossy, even though it's not. Like, it's not glossy at all. It is a matte lipstick, I think, but it looks a little glossier because, yeah. And then now we're gonna go in with my e.l.f. lip oil. This is in the shade Divine Wine. Gonna, yeah, put that on. She's looking fabulous. Look, we're gonna ignore the fact that it's a little bit overlined, okay? I don't want to hear it, I know. I'm vividly aware. Yeah, you know what? It's okay. None of us are perfect. That's what I say. And I don't really care about this, okay? Ah! And then we're just gonna put a little bit of this on for a little extra color and shine. Not that I necessarily need it. I just like it, so we're just gonna kind of pat it in to my lips. Oh, there we go. Kind of go up a little bit, create kind of like an outer layer, almost. Okay, no, that looks so bad. Oh my god, what was I thinking? Okay, guys, usually when I do my makeup, I do this anyway, and I go in with like 20,000 layers of concealer. It fixes everything, and this concealer is amazing. I love this stuff so much. Like, I am 100% repurchasing this whenever I run out, okay? Lips are just not my area, and I've just accepted that they're not gonna look perfect. Sure, it's okay. I'm gonna finish fixing this. Okay, guys, I just fixed my lips. Again, I know they're still not perfect, but it's fine. I don't really care. Unless I want to go wipe it all off and completely redo it, which I don't. It's fine. Okay. No, we're gonna be sitting in the dark. No one's gonna see it. So now we're gonna go in and do my eyeshadow with my Huda Beauty matte eye palette. I love this palette so much. This is literally like my go-to eyeshadow palette. I use this like all the time. I love this. I'm 100% repurchasing this one too. This is my go-to shade right here. I don't know the name because it doesn't have like names on the bottom. So I'm just going to go in a little bit with this shade. I don't want to do a ton because I don't want my eyes to hate me. So we're just going to do a little bit tonight. Usually I would go a little more something, but nah. Today I'm just feeling a little dull. And then I think I might take a little bit of a darker color and kind of go under just a smidge. And then put the rest on top. And yeah, we're just going to go for a very nude eye. I almost said lip. We went bold with our lip, so we're going to go nude with our eyes. I think that's it. I either do bold eye and nude lip, or nude lip and bolder eye. And so since we went bolder lip, we're going nuder. That sounds so perverted. Like a nuder color eyeshadow for tonight. I don't usually take it under, so if this looks like crap, whatever. Again, I'm sitting in the dark. No one's gonna see me. Why does everything keep falling? Like, who invented rolling? Anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of blend this a little bit more into my skin, into my under eyes, because I never typically put it under. So I'm just trying to give my eyes a little more shape. So that's why we're doing that. And then our final step is mascara. So we have our Estee Lauder and we have our Sky High. I'm going to kind of mix them. I've never mixed mascara before, so I'm a little scared. If you're curious about these, I've made a whole series on my channel, so go watch. And I think you'll like the videos. I do them with my mom sometimes. She's funny in the videos, so yeah. So we're going to go in with Sky High. Every girl's mascara tips are different. I don't really know what I'm doing. Mascara scares me a little bit, so. And I tend to do that, so. Let me go clean it. Hold on. Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. I got the Q-tips, so we're just going to kind of. Well, you know what? I didn't intend to dye my brows today, but there. Died. Okay, we're just gonna take this Squirts. Mr. Squirts. He's a squirt bottle. And he's just gonna come in here and try to help our homegirl out. Okay? You know what? My brow is dyed slightly darker now. But it's okay. She needed some volume. She needed some depth. So I guess I'll just continue it onto this side and try to make a match at this point because, I mean, it's not coming off. Let me get a tissue. Maybe that'll help. I just don't want to wipe off all of my makeup. So, I don't know. And then kind of go in with cotton here to refine it, maybe? I don't know. Okay. You know what? Actually, I lied. That worked better. Perf. Why did I just throw that away when I might need it? I don't know. Anyway, so I go in with the Sky High in the shade. I think it's just black. Like I was saying, every girl's mascara tips are different. I don't really have any. I hate mascara. I don't hate it. It just scares me. So we're going to try to figure it out. Okay. I will say one tip I've done over the years that I've found that has helped me a little bit more with mascara is don't necessarily use the applicator. I tend to use like this part more, and I tend to get in the nooks and crannies even more, like more precisely by doing that. So you can kind of see my eyelashes don't typically curl, so I'm sorry. And the eyelash curler also scares me, so. Okay. Just gonna kind of go in. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? It's okay. It's not that noticeable. And again, I'll be sitting in the dark. At least I think it's gonna be dark. And then we go in with the Estee Lauder. I've only used this guy once, and the applicator's kind of big. So I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of this one because I don't think I need a ton. Oh, yeah, it's okay. I don't really care. Okay, there we go. So we did a little bit. I'm just gonna wipe a little bit in here to try to get some of this off. Okay. There we go. So I think my makeup is done. Besides that little bit of mascara didn't want to come off that we're just gonna go in with. And then this little bit over here that I messed up. And then a little bit too much blush. So I tend to just use concealer at the end of everything to go over the areas I messed severely up. And this under eye I just couldn't get. This one looked better. I just couldn't get this side, so it's okay. And we're just gonna blend that. Okay. So now I'm actually done. Thank you so insanely much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!